time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night 'cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot 'cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Serve you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Going down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money love her like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little? Belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders.
Game to kick off for Washington.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Williams. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Williams from the gun. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Chicago first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
To the air yet again. Williams. To his back it goes. Jordan James. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
2nd and 3 now.
Vegas! Let it slip!
Williams off the play fake. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. He's looking for Colston Loveland. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. First give of the game to the rookie from Oregon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. One of the tight ends motioning left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Running back, motioning right. 3rd down, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball. I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go! Panther 60! Panther 60!
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready!
From the 37. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Okay,
Good ball on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
down. Ready?
A run now with Krosky-Merritt. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
18. Ready?
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go, here we go. Hey.
On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Ready up.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger.
On the gun, it's Daniels. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's complete to Zach Ertz. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it again. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down, Chicago.
Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. To throw, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting into Colston Loveland. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is another incompletion. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A run. It's Krosky Merritt. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Daniels setting up the play action. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Okay, break.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready.
Free inside the 30. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Krosky Merritt is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now lead by 10.
I just love love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 14, Bears 3. That Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. On play action, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's 2nd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 15. Headed out right. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, it's Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Alert, alert. Check out.
Here's Prosky Merritt on the carry. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Liking 18. Liking 18.
Going to the ground again on first. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
From the 34. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the check.
The Bears into the nickel for third down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's taken in by Samuel. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Let's go. 18. Ready.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He goes right back to Samuel. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Come on. Come on. Hey, go street. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
Krosky Merritt has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Kate, I don't think we're alone up here in the booth. Anytime they reach the red zone, you can feel every eye in the building looking at this guy, and he continues to deliver. That's now 3 opportunities, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. In baseball, this dude's hitting 1,000.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 21, Bears 3.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's a give inside to James. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running with James. Hits a seam at the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
And the Bears first down.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. from an unguy. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
It's second and 10 at the Commanders' 26-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready, throw.
Toss this one out to James. And that's good for a gain of 5. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ready, throw.
Now run, James. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. 4th down, Williams. Has his man, caught by Odunze. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Odunze touchdown.
30 extra points.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game.
Commanders 21, Bears 10. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action now. Daniels. He put everything he had into this one. That one connects. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders boat racing up to the halftime locker room. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 28, Bears 10.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. He's going deep this time. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Screen play here for James. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Here's Williams. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. And he'll try to hit this one well. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 37-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
The Eagles.
Play action now with Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready, right?
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
18, 5, Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Okay, ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 7.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Commanders 35, Bears 10. Back game to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Ready, sit on. Yeah. Combo.
Williams from the gun. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Williams pass. Intercepted.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19, Tiger, 19.
He'll throw it. Gets everything he has under this throw. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Gay to add the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Commanders are able to cover the kick. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Fight, 97. Set.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space, or he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Set up. 70 Lions. Go.
Martinez. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Go. Bronco 80. 19, Tiger, 19, trash. Hut.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, we'll never, ever forget it.
Bears 10. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. This is James. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Williams to throw on first. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First down, Williams to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now they face second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Chicago first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air yet again. Williams. This one's caught. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the two-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. And he's going to get in for 2 points, which, well, it doesn't do a ton to help on the scoreboard right now, partner, but a positive moment at the very least.
18. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Running out of the pistol. Kosky Merritt. They'll cobble together a yard there. Devon Dexter escorted into the ground.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Okay, ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
Ready.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready. Bronco, it's hurt.
Running it after the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Daniels setting up the play action. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Hand off to the back. And they're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Eckler running dead ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Y'all gotta talk about taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know power.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Count, go.
From the 23. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen His third through the air this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is up? Guys! There he gets, guys!
Williams will look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams on the play action. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
What is up?
They run. It's James. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down.
What is up?
Williams off the play fake. And that's going to fall incomplete on the look to his running back. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Fourth and forever coming up.
What's up?
Desperation time here. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This is pulled in by James. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And And that's good for a Bears first down.
Okay, and I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
What is it on?
Here's Williams again. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
What is it?
First down throw by Williams. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Rich, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get up!
Run now with Krosky Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Daniels back to throw. Able to find Ertz. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
70 Timberwolves.
Firing quickly out of line. Daniels. Galloping inside the 40. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders throw 6 more on the blowout. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Juke the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, sir. Here we go. The next Vegas, Vegas.
Working from the gun, Williams. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Just couldn't find Romadunze there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running this with James. Gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down.
30-yard line. A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Bears.
1st down, Williams to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Williams on 1st down. That man is there to knock that away.
Hey, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the results. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, sir. Hold on. Cat.
Again, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He finds him beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, sir.
From the red zone now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with, hopefully, a much better job finishing the catch.
Ready, sir. Yes, yes.
To the air yet again. Williams on the move, headed right. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Williams. Completed over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Untranslatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Throwing it again here. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On play action, here's Williams. And he's got a man, complete. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Bears 24. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Daniels to throw. Another catch for McLaurin. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now.
Play action now with Daniels. It is caught left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
On the double.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Check go.
Now on with Martinez. Pushing for the red zone. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
At the 12-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
Pre.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
rather hated.
Gotta get kicked out and get your hands in it. Gotta pull the thorns out and love the pain in it. From the middle to the bottom, straight up to the top. You ain't living life till you're feeling the drop. Now if your crown ain't bad and your halo ain't crooked yet, you might as well be 6 feet in dirt yet. Some call it danger, some call it trouble. I call it digging deep without a shovel. To get dirty, you gotta get a little mud on you. You gotta get a little blood on your bruises and the cuts. The way you kick the dust, you can't get dirty till you get a little mud on you. A little blood on you. Gotta keep your head high till you're in a ditch. Gotta reach for the heavens, say the hell with it. Like a diamond in the rough, it's the way you shine
kill them.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. On a leash, feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me to lay. Something takes a part of me.
you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding